Hey, what's up with it? It's your boy Brian. Back again with another video. Let's go. What's the dealio? Today I am here, you guys, again with another tier list right here. Last time I did one was on Cartoon Network, so if you want to watch that, go ahead and click the link on screen. If you grew up in the 2000s like me, and even into the mid 2010s, like this is the list for you, and this is the list for us. You know what I mean? There's a term called the Zillennials, which is like Gen Z people that are too old to be considered Gen Z, but you know they're not in the millennial category, so they're in this like weird little position, this weird little tweener generation, I guess you could call it, is Zillennials. It falls right there. So this is our forte right here. So of course we got the categories right here. We got goated, great, okay, mid, terrible, don't remember, never watched it, and never heard of it. And truth be told, I already went and got started with some of these, you know. We're gonna go ahead and get started on this. This is 148 different programs, including the ones that I already put in those other tiers. So, you know, without further ado, let's get it on! Alright, so first things first, we gotta start with Adventure Time. And Adventure Time, I know a lot of people, y'all got mad. My brother especially, he actually reacted to my tier list, and he was pretty pissed that Adventure Time was pretty low. And the fact of the matter is, I watched like the first couple of seasons of it, and you know, I'll say great. I'll say on the low end of great, maybe okay. That's my personal thing. I'm gonna keep it on great for now, and I'll see if I need to change it later. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't really watch Adventure Time in the later seasons as I did the first couple of seasons. The first couple of seasons were goated absolutely, but you know, as time went on, it just kind of got to me. Moving right along to All Grown Up, the Rugrats show, the spin-off show for the Rugrats, All Grown Up. Now, I used to love this show, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on great, ahead of Adventure Time for sure. But in my opinion, I gotta see what else is goated there. I gotta see what I got on the goated list, what we gotta put on in the goated. American Dragon, Jake Long. This was very different than the other shows that they would show on Disney. I can also put it in that great category right there. I'll figure out the order, but right now I'm just gonna go ahead and put it at great because it was a great show. It was. I liked it. Arthur, I don't care what anybody says, it's going up there in the goated. This was my jam back in the day. Like, I was a PBS kid. Like, I grew up with no cable, you know? Well, not the whole time. Sometimes we would have cable and other times we wouldn't have cable. And when we wouldn't have cable, PBS Kids was the go-to channel, you know what I mean? And I loved it, you know? So PBS Kids always has a special place in my heart. Arthur has a special place in my heart, bro. He was really finna rock DW's ass, and I was cheering for. I was like, oh, get her! Avatar. Y'all are gonna hate me, but never really watched Avatar like that. I know, I'm sorry. When I would watch Avatar pretty much to wait for SpongeBob. Like, I would just sit there like, okay, I guess, you know. But I have plans on watching it again, you know. Same thing with Korra. Korra I didn't really watch, so I saw Korra. There we go, Korra. I didn't watch him like that. I didn't really sit there and watch episodes. Beavis and Butthead. I'm gonna put you at okay. I watched more episodes of Beavis and Butthead than I did of, you know, stuff like Avatar and Archer and stuff like that, but it wasn't really like it was funny, but like it was okay. It was okay to me, you know. And I know a lot of y'all looking at me like, boy, hell nah. Y'all probably clicked off the video already, but the fact of the matter is, you know, Beavis and Butthead was a little bit before my time. Ben 10, I was here for the theme song. I ain't even gonna lie, chat. Ben 10's theme song was fire though, but it was okay. Maybe I need to rewatch it. A lot of these shows that I have on this list, I gotta rewatch them because it's been so many years since I've did them. But Ben 10 is okay. Beyblade. The reason why I really watched Beyblade, all things considered, I'm gonna go ahead and move it up to okay as well. The reason why I really watched Beyblade was because I actually had the Beyblade set, and me and my brother would like do the let it rip, zoom, and it would just like spin over. If you guys are too young, you guys just had to be there. I can't even explain it like that. You know, I guess the millennials got it like that. The show itself was okay, but it didn't really spin heads. Pun intended. All right, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. This one was, I'm not gonna say goated, but it was great. I think I'm gonna have it above Adventure Time. Again, Adventure Time, I didn't really like past season 1 or 2, something like that. I really didn't watch it. And Grim Adventures, it really had me laughing. But it was kind of weird. It was very weird, but it was a funny type of weird, you know? Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. It was a great show. I'll put it right there. Because, you know, my childhood. You know what I mean? Boondocks, I don't care what anybody says. You can love me, hate me, rip me to shreds. Yeah, Caillou. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a great show. I think I might have watched more episodes. I'll probably put this right here. Probably put Bob the Builder in front of Jake Long because I watched more Bob the Builder than Jake Long than I did back in the day. But not as great as All Grown Up. All Grown Up was my shit. It was my jam. But Caillou, I'd be lying if I said, like, that little kid, that little bastard was a bastard. I'm just gonna say it right there. He was an asshole of a kid. He was just a whiny prick that always got away with things and just yelling, crying, all that stuff. And the funny thing about it was, like, I was the same way as a kid, so I guess we were kind of kindred spirits in a way. You know, I wasn't that bad though, but the times when I was that bad, I was on Caillou's level. You know what I mean? Camp Lazlo. I know I had Camp Lazlo on my last tier at I had it at B, I think. And I think this right here is, I'm gonna have it ahead of Beavis and Butthead because, you know, I just watched more episodes of Camp Lazlo and I grew up with Camp Lazlo. Cat Dog. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in okay. I know, maybe low end. Yeah, what am I saying? Probably great. I'll put it ahead of Adventure Time. It's just a weird thing to look at a cat and a dog's body attached to each other trying to do things. Yeah, it was just weird. Chowder, of course, we're gonna have to go with great. I don't know if it's goated yet. All right, Codename Kids Next Door. Codename Kids Next Door. Codename Kids Next Door. We're gonna have you, buddy. We watched you more than Camp Lazlo. I liked it more than Adventure Time. More than Billy and Mandy and Cat Dog. More than Jake Long. Probably more than Bob the Builder. I'm gonna sit it right here, next to Caillou. Fuck it, more than Caillou. Yeah, because it seems like, yeah. I'll probably watch All Grown Up and Kids Next Door probably around the same. Courage the Cowardly Dog was mid to me. It didn't really do much to me. And again, I said this in my last video, it's definitely above like cat scratch and all that shit. You know, like, I don't know why, but a lot of people said like Camp Lazlo, like, he's like, you have Camp Lazlo above it? Like, I don't know. Camp Lazlo to me was a funny show, but Courage, it was weird. It was funny, but it was weird. It was a weird, spooky ghost show. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't really like into it. But of course, like, it's legendary, sure, like, and it's like the staple of the late 90s, early 2000s Cartoon Network, but me, I just really didn't like get into it like that, you know. Same thing with Gumball. So let me go ahead and just knock that out the way right here. Here we go. Gumball, it just, to me, it was okay. You know, I watched it more than Beyblade and Ben 10 and Beavis and Butthead right here. So I'll put it right here for now. Right here is okay next to Camp Lazlo and all that stuff. Just me personally. Again, like, I understand y'all ain't gonna agree with me that one. But same thing with Adventure Time. I like Adventure Time more than Gumball. But like, the later seasons of Gumball I just didn't watch. I watched season 1, season 2 a little bit. And I just wasn't really like into Gumball like that. Sorry. What is this? Captain 2. Okay, that looks like an anime. I'm sorry. I don't really watch anime like that. I'm not really anime watch. The only anime that I've watched up to this point, I watched Death Note. And I love like mental, cerebral, make you think. Oh, Light Yagami. Oh, he's one step ahead of L. Oh, L said, wait, hold on. You think you slick? Bam. So it's kind of like constantly having them one up each other. I loved it. The battle between Light Yagami and L. That's a battle. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing One Piece right here too. Same thing. And I think this is my brother's favorite. I think that and Naruto. So let me go ahead and get Naruto too. Naruto, as a matter of fact, I watched. I think that's the most episodes besides, you know, Death Note that I watched. But I did not watch nearly enough episodes to form a great opinion about it. Cow and Chicken. Cow and Chicken, I'll put it on okay. I'm not gonna say it's a great show. I don't think. I'm gonna put I Am Weasel, because here we go. I Am Weasel. The thing about I Am Weasel is I I Am Weasel and Cow and Chicken, they would coincide with each other, right? And they would like, inside the Cow and Chicken show was I Am Weasel. And I would watch Cow and Chicken pretty much for the I Am Weasel, because the I Am Weasel shorts were funny to me. I like the I Am Weasel shorts. Danny Like, Danny was Danny. Like, dude, like, he was a dork in high school, but like, you know, he would like change into a ghost and fight ghost monster demons, bro. Like, that's cool. Come on now, that's goated, bro. For real. Alright, Dexter's Lab. We're gonna have you up. Dexter's Lab. I'll put it on. It's a great. I'll have it like more than Billy and Mandy. More than Jake Long. You know what? I don't know why I still have Jake Long, but I'll have that like Jake Long part like right here, right underneath Cat Dog. Maybe I'll have it right here. I kind of watched it the same amount, Adventure Time and Jake Long. Dexter's Lab. I watched it more than Bob the Builder. Probably more than Caillou. I'll probably put it right here, next to Kid Next Door. Somewhere around there, right there. And mind you, my opinions may change over the years. You know, we're ever-changing species as human beings, you know, so maybe I might think one thing one moment and then think another thing the next. One thing I do know is that Dora the Explorer is absolutely goated. I don't care what you say. Dora taught me Spanish! Come on, estás aquí, my nigga! Like, come on now. Like, Dora was the show, man. And my favorite character on Dora was Swiper the Fox. I like Swiper until they tell him to stop swiping. Swiper no swiping, and then he just kind of, oh man, I'm like, damn, nigga, that's it? Like, if I'm about to get robbed and I just tell them, robber no robbing, they gonna stop robbing? I fuck with Swiper the Fox. See, that's my dog. That's my dog. I just like him. Maybe because, like, you know, I like when he comes on and it's the and then the down, 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 down. Dun, 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 dun. And it'll get a little bit more intensified, a little more maracas shaking, a little more drums, a little more when you know when he's approaching. So I like that. That was pretty dope. So we got Dragon Hunters. I didn't even think I heard of this, gang. Not even gonna lie to you. Duck Dodgers. I'm a big fan of Looney Tunes. I'm sorry. I want to put it in goated so badly. I really do. I'm gonna put it in high grade. It might end up on goated after all. I'm not even gonna lie. I just gotta see, like, I gotta map things out when it comes to it. I just gotta map things out, you know? But Duck Dodgers is in high grade, like very high grade, damn near about to be in goated, like for sure. DuckTales, on the other hand, I never really watched it like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say never watched it, but yeah, I guess. Because again, I've watched a couple of episodes, but not one to really put it in a place. It's very legendary for sure, and maybe I do gotta go back and watch it, you know? But as a kid, I never really watched DuckTales like that. Ed, and Eddie is a great. I'm gonna put Ed, and Eddie up. I think I watched Ed, and Eddie more than Jake Long. I think it's better than Adventure Time. Watched it more than Cat Dog. Oh, I can't remember. Did I watch it more than Billy and Mandy? Probably. I'll probably put it right here. You know, maybe above Bob the Builder and Caillou. Yeah, I think this is a good place. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. The Emperor's New School. Yes, that's a great. I'm not gonna put it in goated. I don't know, but like, the Emperor's New School is my shit. It's gonna be in high grade. Not better than Duck Dodgers. I watched that more. Probably right here. Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, right up there. Fairly Odd Parents is goated. I know they made like new like spin-off series of it where it's like there's a girl now. They have. I think they was like sharing it. It was like you got to share the fairies. I was like, fuck that. Those are Timmy's fairies. Like, what? I ain't sharing with nobody. Where's the rules? Like, is this in the rule book? Can this happen? Fanboy and Chum Chum to me was very odd. It was a odd that I liked, but in all actuality, I'll put it in mid. Odd. It was an odd show to watch. I don't know how to explain it. And plus, I heard that Nickelodeon picked up Fanboy and Chum Chum and not Adventure Time. Like, they could have had Adventure Time on Nickelodeon, but instead they chose Fanboy and Chum Chum over Adventure Time, which I find crazy. But then again, I'm not the hugest Adventure Time fan, so I don't know. I do think that Adventure Time is way better than Fanboy and Chum Chum's ass. You know, I know that for sure, but Hey, all right, we got Flapjack. Flapjack is a great to me. Flapjack isn't as good as Chowder, but it's like close to it. It's in that same, great category. I'll put it like, I'll put it right in between Edit and Eddie and Dexter's Lab. This great column is starting to pile up fast, so maybe I might have to do some switching around a little bit, a little reorganizing, if you will. The Flintstones was, is, and will always be goated to me. It's just one of those classic cartoons. And I know it's kind of crazy because it's like, well, you say that you didn't grow up with Beavis and Butthead, but you grew up with Flintstones and that came out 30 years earlier. Thing is, I grew up with a channel called Boomerang, my nigga. And I want to do a Boomerang tier list. That would be dope. I would really hit y'all with like the Secret Squirrel, Ricochet Rabbit, Huckleberry Hound, Quick Draw McGraw. I would really hit y'all with that Hanna-Barbera knowledge. I really could. I really could. But we're just gonna for now put Flintstones in the goated. I think right here is good. All right, Foster's Home. High grade. Could be a huge potential for. I'll probably put Foster's Home. I know I had Chowder pretty high. I'm probably gonna put Foster's Home like right here. I'll probably watch Chowder and Foster's Home like. Now that I think about it, maybe I might put like Kids Next Door a little bit above All Grown Up, and then have New School and All Grown Up kind of right there. It's crazy because I'm gonna have to do a little bit of like. Maybe I'm gonna put Jake Long in okay for now. This is starting to fatten up this great pile, and they can't all be greats. You know what I mean? I gotta really like set some boundaries here. You know what I mean? So Gravity Falls, I did grow up with, and I did watch quite a few episodes, but I think I'm gonna have it in high okay, like borderline great, but like high okay to me. That's just because as much as I watched it, these shows right here I just watched a little bit more. Of course, there's gonna be some reorganizing now that I think about things. Like the more I place things, the more I'm gonna like think in my mind. Okay, this should be here instead of there. This should be like So it's gonna be a little bit of mixing around. So just stay tuned. Just stay with me on this. All right, He-Man. He-Man is great in my opinion. I liked He-Man, but it's probably low grade, probably like borderline okay because like I watched Fairly Odd Parents more. What the hell? Yeah, let me switch. Let me put Fairly Odd Parents up more a little bit. Yeah. Let me put I don't know what I was thinking. Let me put Fairly Odd Parents up more. I'm probably gonna have to put it right here. Yeah, perfect. All right. Hey Arnold, I didn't really watch as often, but the episodes that I did watch were pretty cool. So I'm gonna put it in great as well. However, I'm gonna move this up probably like right here. The Caillou and Bob the Builder I just watched as a kid a lot, and if we're doing kid shows, then it just throws it off a little bit, as opposed to like the later kid shows. Like these are like early childhood development shows. The rest of these cartoons, they're kid shows too, but they're like older kid shows. Invader Zim was hella underrated. If there was an underrated category, it would be there. But since not everything can be great, it was high okay. It's like teetering on the great as well. You know what I mean? I just wish it was something that I would watch more. He-Man, the reason why I put He-Man on great is because, I could put He-Man in okay. High okay. Like probably like right here. Jimmy Neutron, that's goated. Nah, it's great. It's high grade. It's like up there with Fairly Odd Parents. I don't know which one to put ahead of each other because the Jimmy Timmies, my nigga, I lived for, my nigga. But like, goated is goated. Like, goated is goated. Regardless, I just watched Flintstones more than I watched Fairly Odd Parents. This is hard. This is hard. It's really hard because it's like when you're in the mood for one show, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be in the mood to watch some shows. And a lot of the times, I'll be in high moods to watch Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron. But like the Flintstones, I'm just a classic watcher of like classic cartoons, I guess. Because Boomerang has such a special place in my heart. Johnny Bravo, that great column is starting to pile up, man. Something's got to give, man. I don't know. But Johnny was that nigga. Like, if you know, you know. Johnny was that nigga for sure. For shit show, my nigga. Johnny was better than Adventure Time. Like, I put him, like, right there. The cartoon itself, Johnny Bravo, it was cool. I can't put it above Caillou and Bob the Builder because it had a bigger impact. They had a bigger impact than Johnny Bravo. But Johnny was that nigga, though. I'm gonna put him right here. Juniper Lee is another one of those shows that I heard of. I never really watched Juniper Lee like that though. Justice League 2. Kim Possible was my shit. It's gonna be in great, probably high grade. Yeah, it's not beating Duck Dodgers or Chowder or none of them. I'll put you. I think I watched Kim Possible more than All Grown Up, so I think this is a good place right here. Lazy Town. I know this is like gonna be controversial, but Lazy Town, in my opinion, I'll put it in high mid. It just really didn't like, and I know a lot of you guys are looking at Lazy Town like, dude, like that's nostalgic, but like, yeah, and that does play a bit of a part in it, but like, Lazy Town to me, it just really didn't do it for me that much. Like, it was a fun show for me to watch as a kid, but in actuality, you know, it was mid. And mid ain't even it's not even like a downgrade of it. It's just mid. It's average. It's like average is neither good nor bad. You know what I mean? So, Looney Tunes show. Let me tell you something. I beg and plead you, please watch this show. Watch this show. I know a lot of people aren't fond of spin-offs or sequels of like original shit. You know, I know you want to watch the original Looney Tunes, and that's how I felt too. But coming from a huge Looney Tunes fan in general, like, let me tell you, the Looney Tunes show is about as good of a spin-off of an original series as anything can get, bro. I'm telling you, please. I think I might put this in GOATed. I'm not even gonna lie to you, chat. I think I might, yeah. Probably the low end of GOATed, but like, it's GOATed, dude. Probably, I might even put it above no. What am I thinking? Right here, yeah. I think that's good. Mucha Lucha. Y'all just don't understand Mucha Lucha. Like, how many of y'all remember Mucha Lucha, bro? For real. That was on the Kids WB. Let me tell you something. Oh, I'm so old. The Kids WB, like, that's old as hell. But on Saturday mornings, we would watch this show, me and my brother. Mucha Lucha is a show about wrestlers. It's little wrestlers, like kid wrestlers, you know? And I love that shit, you know what I mean? I just loved it because, you know, I love wrestling, WWE, and I just love cartoons. So when they kind of combined it for Mucha Lucha, you know what I mean? I like Mucha Lucha more than Adventure Time, and I know that's a hot take. But like, hey. So, more than Cat Dog, more than Hey Arnold, more than Billy and Manny, more than Johnny Bravo. Probably more than them two. Probably more than Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I might put it right here. Mucha Lucha was just my shit. It was. I haven't watched an episode of them in years, of Mucha Lucha in years, but like, yeah. Nah, I might put Ed, Ed, and Eddie above it still. I think right here is good. But yeah, it was great to me. I know a lot of people might be looking at like, what the hell is Mucha Lucha? But Mucha Lucha to me, because I was a wrestling fan, like, you know, that was my show. Like, that was my show, Mucha Lucha. You had to be there, bro, for real. Go on the Magic School Bus. There's a lot of great shows. Like, the Magic School Bus, I can't put it lower than great, you know? I can't put it lower than great. I watched it more than Adventure Time. Watched it more than Cat. Like, watched it more than this. Watched it more than that. Like, Mucha Lucha. That was my show. But damn. Probably above Ed, Ed and Eddie? Maybe? Probably above Fell Out Jack? Maybe above Dexter's. Maybe above... It's like right here. I think right here is perfect to put the Magic School Bus. Making Fiends was a weird show. It was a weird show. I'm gonna put it in mid. I'll probably put it terrible. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe terrible. Maybe it's our first terrible show. It was just kind of weird to me. I didn't really fuck with it either. My Little Pony. Never watched the episode, and I'm telling you the truth. My gym partner's a monkey with shit. I ain't even gonna lie. It was not good. It's terrible. I might even... Terrible is terrible. It really doesn't have an order. If it's terrible, it's terrible. Peanuts? I'm gonna have to put GOATed. GOATed is GOATed. For those who don't know, Peanuts is Charlie Brown, Snoopy, you know, all them. Charlie Brown. Looney Tunes show is GOATed, bro. Please watch it. It's such a good show. Phineas and Ferb. I wasn't the biggest Phineas and Ferb watcher. I'm gonna probably put it in okay. It was high okay. I watched it more than He-Man though, so I think like high okay right here is okay. I think I watched Gravity Falls more than Invader Zim. Probably more than He-Man too. He-Man and Gravity Falls was kind of like I watched the same one. Pink Panther, like same thing. I used to watch that, but it just didn't really do as much to me as like other old classic shows like the Flintstones. It's like that. So I'm not gonna put it mid. I'm gonna put it in okay. Probably like go right underneath Cow and Chicken and them. Pokemon I never really watched. Not even gonna lie. Never watched Pokemon. But I know Pikachu though. Pikachu! Powerpuff! High grade. High grade. High grade. High grade. Probably like right here. Duck Dodgers was my show. I'm telling you, Duck Dodgers is so underrated, bro. Go back and watch it. Proud Family. Yeah, you're going in high grade too. It's hard because it's like, dude. Okay, I watched Proud Family. I watched Proud Family more than Kids Next Door, but not as often as Jimmy Neutron and Fairly Odd Parents. So I'll probably put it like right here. Regular Show is goated. Regular Show is the greatest Cartoon Network show of all time. Really, it is. Like Regular Show was, is, and will forever be goated. It's goated. It's goated. Just know that when it comes to goated, I'm not sure what the order of goated is. Just know they're goated. Rocket Power. Where do I put Rocket Power? Because Rocket Power was high okay. But I didn't really watch it as often as Phineas and Ferb. So like, I kind of put Rocket Power like right there. Rugrats. High okay. I think high okay. Right there. Maybe higher than Rocket Power. Maybe higher than... I watched All Grown Up more than I did the original Rugrats. So that is weird, but I did. Scooby-Doo's! Scooby-Doo, we're gonna have to put low end, maybe to mid grade right here above like Cat Dog and Adventure Time, of course. Above Hey Arnold. Above Billy and Mandy. I didn't watch it as much as Mucha Lucha, which is crazy. But every Saturday, I was waking up to watch Mucha Lucha. I've never looked at Scooby-Doo and was like, oh, turn to Scooby-Doo. You know, like, Scooby-Doo was a great and goated show, don't get me wrong. But, like, I never looked at Scooby-Doo and was like, oh, Scooby-Doo, we got it. We have to turn to it. Like, no. I waited up Saturday morning to watch Johnny Test and Mucha Goddamn Lucha, and you better not say anything about it. Now we're getting to it. Simpsons is goated. I don't care what anybody says. Simpsons is a very goated show. Like, I know sometimes y'all just have it on the TV. Oh, I heard of The Simpsons. I know of The Simpsons. I know things. But me, like, I watch that shit, and that shit is fire, bro. It is a fire-ass show, The Simpsons. So it's going to be goated. Higher than Looney Tunes. Higher than Peanuts. See? Again, this goated category is just... I'm just gonna put it in goated. All of these shows are goated. Family Guy, here's my thing with Family Guy. There was a point in Family Guy where it was untouchable. Like, it was goated for real. Like, I think from season 4 to season like 8, 9, that was like the pinnacle of it. And because it was such a pinnacle show during this time, I gotta put it as a goated show. Nowadays, like the later seasons and all that stuff, it just really didn't. It didn't really do it for me that much. But like, because of those seasons, I just gotta say it's goated. I can't put it in great. It has to be on goated. American Dad 2 is gonna be in goated as well. And hot take. I think American Dad is better than Family Guy. But you didn't hear that from me, so shh. Cleveland show was cool to me. I know looking back at it, a lot of y'all didn't really like it like that. It was fun to me. It was a fun show to watch. I think I put it in high okay. It wasn't like great, but it wasn't like terrible in the slightest. Like, it's damn near about to be great, low grade, but like, I'll probably put it like right here. Futurama, it sucks to say, but I haven't watched it like that. I really didn't. I want to get into it. South Park. South Park do too damn much, man. Like, how they get away with all the shit that they get away with, I have no idea. But it's got to be great. Rick and Morty probably will be right around the same as South Park. It's another great show. I like watching it. Funny. Very funny. I didn't watch season 7 of Rick and Morty. I think that's the newest season, the latest season. I'm not sure, but I didn't really watch too many episodes of the latest season. But like season 6 and further back, yeah. I don't know which one is better. I'm gonna put Rick and Morty right here. Like, they're both like kind of paired up. King of the Hill. I don't know if it's goated, but it is. If it's not goated, it's damn great. It is damn great. Like, it's very underrated because as a kid, it was very like mundane and boring. Like, there was no aliens, there were no talking babies with time machines that talk to dogs who also talk. You know, there was no yellow people, there was no Cleveland. So like, it was boring because of it. But like, as an adult, you will really love and enjoy King of the Hill. Like, it was such a good show. Probably watch it more than South Park and Rick and Morty. Probably watched it more than The Proud Family. But right here, probably. Total Drama. I see Total Drama. This one season of Total Drama was goated to me. Like, season 1 of Total Drama was goated to me. All the other Total Dramas I really didn't fuck with like that. But the season 1, our introduction to Total Drama Island, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It was that show. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. That was like the first like reality type elimination show that I ever watched as a kid, and it was flawless. I loved it. I loved every second of it. It was such a great show. BoJack Horseman, I watched a couple episodes, but that was only because I had to do it for an assignment for my college. Never really like watched it in my like downtime and stuff like that. Just BoJack Horseman. I never really did that. Bob's Burgers is in high okay, I think. It's not really great, but it's like, I would definitely watch it if it's on. A lot of people think Bob's Burgers is a bad show. It ain't bad. I don't like Teddy's ass though. A lot of people love Teddy on Bob's. I really do not like that nigga, bro. Like Teddy would get on my nerves. Like, nigga, what are you doing here? Like, beat it. I didn't like Bob's Burgers as much as I did Cleveland Show, but okay. All right, Totally Spies. I never really watched it though. I did, but I didn't. You know, like I watched, like, you know, I did, but I didn't. I did, but I didn't. SpongeBob. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Yep. There's no show, in my opinion, that's more goated than SpongeBob. SpongeBob is just that goated show. It just is. That was my childhood. My childhood was SpongeBob. Like, the reason why I would watch shows on Nickelodeon was to get ready for SpongeBob. The Yu-Gi-Ohs and all that. I watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Same thing with what is it? Is it Xiaolin? Xiaolin, I think it's called. I be getting the name mixed up, but I watched that too when I was a kid. But I haven't watched it in so long. These shows would also come on the Kids WB on Saturday mornings with Mucha Lucha. So I would watch all these shows. Xiaolin, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Mucha Lucha. They will all show up on Saturday mornings and on the Kids WB. Yes, I know I'm old. Yu-Gi-Oh! I probably put as probably right here with Beyblade. Like right around here, Ben 10 Beyblade. Like, didn't really watch it, but it was okay. What the fuck? No! Oh, got it right there. I thought we was done for chat. Not even gonna lie. Johnny Test I would also watch on Kids WB. Crazy. But I watched more episodes of Johnny Test on Cartoon Network. And I put it in high okay. I probably watched it more than Phineas and Ferb and Rugrats. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to put Adventure Time down on okay. High okay. Same thing with Cat Dog. Hey. Because I watched Johnny Test. I like Johnny Test more than Adventure Time. I loved me some Johnny Test, but I just, okay, well, Johnny. I watched it more than Johnny Bravo. Watched it more than Scooby-Doo. Maybe I'll put it right there next to Mucha Lucha. Maybe I'll put Ed, Ed, Eddie like underneath there. Because again, Mucha Lucha and Ed, Ed, Eddie, I kind of, it's like tied. But Johnny, I would watch more than Flapjack. Probably right around the same as Kids Next Door. I'll watch. And just think I was about to put it in okay. See? It's crazy. Like, the thing about it is, I watched Steven Universe, but not enough episodes to really, like, you know? Superman, same thing. I did watch Crypto. Crypto also came on in this Kids WB. I missed the Kids WB. I used to watch Crypto, the super dog. Crypto, up and away. What you know about old school Crypto? And I ain't talking about the currency, nigga. I'm talking about the super dog, Superman's dog. Come on, stop playing. Crypto was that nigga. Total Drama Action I watched, but I wasn't really into. It wasn't really like, it was mid. I ain't gonna lie. It was high mid. Same thing with World Tour. Is that a world tour or your girls tour? Yeah, it's a mid tour. But Revenge of the Island, all these other ones, I need to go back and watch them. I never really watched them like that. 16 was a solid show. I watched a few episodes. It wasn't terrible. I think I'll also have it in mid. It wasn't like great in my opinion, but like I'll put it like right up there with World Tour and them. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans. Something, something, something is wrong. Teen Titans are up there were great. Right around with Scooby-Doo right here. I didn't really watch too many as much as I did these other ones, but like Teen Titans, I can't put lower than great. Like the original Teen Titans. I need to go back and watch them episodes again, like as an adult. I think that's what I gotta do with all the cartoons, just watch them again as an adult. My Life as a Teenage Robot was hella underrated. It really was. I don't want to keep putting shows in great though, like, but it was great. I loved Teenage Robot. Like Jenny was my crush when I was a kid. I ain't gonna lie, I love Jenny. And in a second, I'm just about to say, you know, like, fuck the order. Wild Thornberrys, I never really watched as a kid. That was right before my time. Thundercats too. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Hero and a Half Show, Turtle Power. That show was okay. I wasn't really the biggest Turtles guy. I really wasn't, but I would watch it more than like Gumball. Maybe more than Cat Laszlo. Maybe more than Jake Long. Probably right there. Tom and Jerry was, is, and will forever be. Get your ass up to goated. Get your ass up to goated. You're goated. I love Tom and Jerry. Like, a nigga like me really loves Tom and Jerry. I really do. Wander Over Yonder, I never heard of this shit. But the funny thing about it is, I say over yonder, the phrase over yonder, that's part of my lingo. But I never heard of Wander Over Yonder. Winx Club was my sister's favorite show when she was a little girl. But I never really watched it. I know it has something to do with like fairies, right? And like magic and shit, but I never really like watched it. Xiaolin, I'll put it the same. It's like right over there with like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, again, I would wake up Saturday mornings and watch it on Kids WB. So I'll put it like right there. I'll put Ben 10 a little bit lower than these. Right here. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! The extra Yu-Gi-Ohs, I didn't really watch. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This video was a long one. It's gonna be tough to get this pinned down and all that stuff. But yeah, so we got tons of shows that I didn't really watch, ranging from Ben 10s and Dragon Balls and all different types of animes, My Little Ponies, and all the different types of total dramas, you know, Steven Universe. And I watched, again, a few episodes, but not enough to make like a decisive decision, you know. These shows I never even heard of. I don't know what the hell they are. These shows I might have heard of, but I don't remember if I remember watching them or not. These are terrible shows right here, Making Fiends and My Gym Partner's a Monkey. I really did not like those shows like that. Tack and the Power of Juju was not on this list, but I guarantee you it would make terrible because it was a terrible show. These are mids right here. The Total Drama Actions, World Tour, 16, The Secret Saturdays, Lazy Town, Courage, Fanboy, Cat Scratch, The OK Shows, Adventure Time, Cat Dog, Rugrats, Phineas and Ferb, Rocket Power, Cleveland Show, all this. You can read it, you know? It is what it is. These are great shows right here. And if you haven't watched any of these shows, first of all, where's your childhood at? Because it's not with my childhood if you haven't heard of at least 5 of these shows on this great. And goated right here. These shows are just goated to me. Like, these are the shows right here that I really look at and I really used to watch a lot and they really mean something to me. These are goated shows, you know? And so, yeah. There was not too many terrible shows or bad shows or mid shows like this during my time. During this time, this was like a great time to be a kid because you have so many great options to watch, you know. This is what I watched and didn't watch. This is what I found great and all that stuff. So, you know, yeah. Again, let me know what you would have where in the comments down below. I'll be happy to read them. I know y'all probably might be cussing me out in the comments, so hey. It is what it is though. So thank you for watching this tier list and I will see you in the next one. Deuces!